You're watching Quinn Gaming. Enjoy the video. Hey guys, Neri here from Quinn Gaming. Some of you know me on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming at you into the Let's Play episode of Psychic Connections, Quinn's Path. So, at the last place we left off, of course, we had just, started the game. So, let's jump right back into that, shall we? Because last time we didn't even get a chance to meet the man of the hour himself, Quinn. So guys, sit back and enjoy the video. I think this is going to have one of my new little intros on it. Hope you guys enjoy. And here we go. Alright. Alarm Chan, you can start now. Alrighty. Maybe I should just correct him and tell him I'm gay. It might be better to avoid confusion. Sorry, I was just curious and trying to keep the conversation going. Haha. Sorry, I thought I'd just try pulling your leg a bit. You seemed a bit uncomfortable is all. He's not wrong, though I can't say I felt as tense as I did when we started touring around. I thought I'd been pretty sociable, but I must have still come across as nervous somehow. Howdy, what can I get you? Oh, I did that in a slightly southern accent, but okay. Aidan walks forward, letting his eyes scan the selection they have available. Veggie kebabs, mini pot pies, and lightly sugared jelly donuts. He visibly bobs his head back and forth, as if weighing the options in his mind. I think I need a minute to think. Mason, you go ahead while I decide. Sure thing. I will have the roasty veggie kebab. I've had those. They're delicious. The kebabs seem quite appetizing. A rainbow of assorted vegetables, slightly charred. Just looking at them made my mouth water. Okay, that'll be $1. Cash or card? Brian, is that you? I move to grab my wallet, but Aidan places a hand on my shoulder to stop me. Don't worry about it. Let me treat you. Are you sure? You might be my tour guide, but you don't have to pay for me. It's not a big deal, honestly. I want to. Aidan then orders a meat pie for himself and pays for the both of us. The two of us shift out of the line with our food and look for a spot to eat. We settle on a bench sandwiched between two club tables. Don't you think we should find somewhere a little less busy? I prefer it, honestly, but we would have to go to another part of the campus to avoid any crowd. There's no real worry. None of the clubs should bother us if we don't approach them. We offer truly reinventive experiences. Join us at a very quaint and remote farm with real produce is the freedom of the South. Maybe try avoiding eye contact, too. Yeah, thanks again, by the way. You didn't have to pay for me. Nonsense. I'm nothing if not a gracious host. He says this proudly. I'm beginning to wonder if Aidan lied when he berated Zoe and actually does like showing off. Speaking of being a good host, do you have any classes today? Zoe and I are getting coffee later. I'm sure she'd love it if you joined us. Coffee, huh? Can't say I've ever been the biggest fan, Wait, what time is it? Busting my phone out with a quickness, I see that the time has already swept past noon. Crap! Aidan, I'm so sorry to do this, but I actually have to get going now if I want to make it to my class. Not a problem. Do you need me to show you where to go? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I know where it is. Well, just in case, hand me your phone real quick. I reluctantly hand Aidan my phone. He proceeds to tap away on the screen. There. Now we have each other's numbers. Just text me in case you do end up needing help. I'll let Zoe know you had to dash to your class, and I'll be sure to give her an earful for ditching you earlier. I appreciate it. I turn to leave and pull up my class schedule on my phone, which tells me that my class is in Hurlem Hall. Unfortunately, Hurlem Hall is on the other side of campus. With how much time I have before the class starts, damn it, I'm gonna have to run. After a sprint around the fair, I got to Hurlem Hall and into the classroom with a few minutes to spare. It's a smaller classroom. Fortunately, there are still plenty of seats available, so I grab one of the chairs in the back and catch my breath. You find the classroom okay? I found it just fine, but I appreciate your offer for help. Glad you found it. Well, you're still available. You never did answer my earlier question if you wanted to get coffee. I'm not sure I'll have time. I'll stick with Quinn for a little bit. Let's save it right here, just in case. Well, I don't have anything necessarily against Aidan or Zoe. I'm not sure if I feel comfortable with them yet. Sorry, Aidan. I just don't know if I'll have time after my class ends. Haha. No worries. Rain check then. Do you mind if I sit here? It's him! It's the man of the hour! I look up from my phone to see a very slender rabbit before me. He looks down at me as he motions towards the seat next to mine. No. No, you don't mind, or no, you don't want me to sit here? No, I don't mind. Sorry, I'm just collecting myself. I had to rush to get here on time. Really? Sleeping late or something? Something like that. So, I guess if we're gonna be seat buddies, I better ask your name. Seat buddies? I feel myself cringing at such a juvenile term, but it would be rude to point it out. It's Mason. And you are? Well, it's nice to meet you, Mason. My name's Quinn. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to English 101, Introduction to Writing. I'm your professor for this course, Mr. Breyer. The conversation between us ends as Mr. Breyer begins handing out and discussing the syllabus for the next course. I do my best to pay attention to the dull explanation. Psst. I know how important it is to know the rules and expectations of the class. Psst. Letting myself be distracted would not be a good way to start my academic career as a college student. Psst. What? The rabbit looks taken aback, but quickly shifts into grinning as he slides a piece of paper towards me. I roll my eyes at the bunny and take the paper from him. At first I'm confused by the strange hieroglyphs, only to realize they are in fact English words, hidden behind poor penmanship. Oh goodness, look, it's my penmanship. Nope, mine's actually worse than that. This Mr. Breyer's pretty boring, right? After deciphering the message, I look up at the rabbit, who stares back at me expectantly with a wide grin plastered across his face. I guess he's expecting me to reply. He's so monotone. I slide the note back to Quinn. He nods in agreement before scribbling something else down. I really don't get why they bother with the whole syllabus thing. I really don't get what... It's always don't eat in class, be respectful, turn your work in on time. Wait. Is this all on one note? Everyone here is an adult, right? How are you doing this? Do we really need reminders on how school works? I could agree with that sentiment. I'd like to think all university students are adults and don't need this, but it's also apparent that 2 adults are passing notes in the back like a couple of middle schoolers. We continue passing notes over the next hour while Mr. Breyer lectures about how he runs the course. Once Mr. Breyer ends his lecture, I begin packing up my things, but as I turn to leave, I feel a small hand atop my shoulder. Listen, if you're not busy, I want to go check out some books at the library. You seem like you'd be pretty fun to talk to if you opened up a little bit more. Any chance you'd want to go with me? Why not? Quinn's face lights up brighter than a kid at a candy store. Hope I don't come to regret this. Awesome! I've been so boring by myself. Let's go! Let's go! The energetic bunny wraps his arm around my shoulder and practically drags me through the door. As we walk to the library, I become fairly acquainted with just how much Quinn talks. We jump topics multiple times, from classes to books and then movies. Oh, so what video games are you currently playing? Currently none. I usually just hit up the classics like Optrus. You haven't played anything that's come out lately? Last time I got a new game was probably Deadger's Trove. Is it right here? Seriously? Dude, that game came out like 4 years ago. This would probably be the moment I'd drop the coma story if I was hoping to end the conversation. But better save it for a later date. What can I say? There haven't been a lot of good releases lately. Maybe you're just focusing too mainstream. I've got this indie site that I'd like to go to for some real quality... Oh, hang on. Quinn stops in his tracks and his ears perk up. Is there something wrong? Immediately the rabbit changes course off the path we were on towards one of the buildings to the side. I, of course, follow him. It's not unlikely that I forgot which direction the library was in. Though I wasn't expecting to see a fight when I caught up to him. You know damn well what you did. I knew it. What the hell are you doing, Jude? Quinn, what are you doing here? Hello, thumbnail. This is the thumbnail for the video. Yep, this is going to be the thumbnail for the video. Okay. I'm not sure how to describe this aggressive cervid as anything other than an Adonis. His muscles are perfectly sculpted, and he might just be one of the tallest men I've ever met. I might have swooned if he hadn't been violently accosting someone. Less impressive and smushed against a wall is a slender raccoon who, amidst the deer's distraction, takes the opportunity to escape Jude's grasp and dive between his legs. Hey, we're not finished, you little punk! Unfortunately for the raccoon, Jude was faster than he looked, easily grabbing the shorter man by the ankle. Jesus, leave me alone!
Let him go, you big idiot. You shouldn't be getting into fights on campus anyway.
Easy for you to say. You don't know what the shitbag was going to do if I waited for a few more seconds. Huh. That was a weird noise. Like a cat knocked something to the floor.
And I assume the only solution is to use your bulging biceps instead of your words? I mean, come on, Jude. You're better than this.
Jude drops the raccoon, who scrambles to his feet. He makes a run for it, brushing by me as he passes. The caribou glares as he runs away before noticing me standing to the side. What are you looking at?
Nothing. Sorry. Cool it, musclehead. This is Mason. We met in class today. He's cool, so I need you to be cool, okay?
Well, I guess any friend of yours is a friend of mine. It's good to meet you, Mason. Name's Jude. Yeah, I've never seen this part before. Really interesting how just every other time you first start talking to Jude, he's very wary of you, but as soon as you show up with, and are vouched for by Quinn, he's like, hey, how you doing, man? Jude and his trust issues. Jude extends his hand out towards me, and I reciprocate the gesture. Up close like this, I can see just how well-developed Jude's muscles are. His hands are rough and calloused, but also incredibly warm. That warmth might just be the pain I'm feeling. I'm not sure if he's actually trying to shake my hand or strangle it into submission.
Anyway, we were on our way to the library before I, heard your scuffle happening.
Jeez, and I thought my hearing was good. I had no clue there was a fight going on.
Yeah, maybe you need to take some time to clean your ears out. Hey, Jude, any chance you want to come to us with us to the library?
The deer looks at the rabbit as though he asked an outrageous question. Did I miss something? I guess. It's not like I've got nothing better to do.
Great! Let's get going!
Quinn motions toward the library, and I follow suit with Jude, slugging shortly behind me. Thinking about what an odd pair the two make, I can't help but ask the question. So, how do you two know each other? Oh, that's a long... Oh, sorry. Wrong voice.
Well, that's a long story. The short version is I met Jude about 6 years ago.
Wow. You guys decided to go to the same college?
Nah, Jude here doesn't attend classes. Doesn't think college is worth his time.
The deer behind us begins making grumbling sounds, while Quinn just snickers.
We're locals. I didn't feel like moving far, so I decided to come here for school. Jude sometimes comes to campus to see me, at least when he isn't assaulting people behind school buildings.
Damn it, I told you! That asshat had it coming!
Well, I'm sure he did, but that doesn't make what you did okay. If you're gonna visit me at school, you can't be causing trouble like that.
These two are seriously acting like an old married couple, which does make me wonder a bit about their relationship. Quinn says they've known each other for years. I wonder if there's more going on here than he's letting on. Maybe an old married couple isn't far from the truth. Heading into the library, Quinn immediately rushes ahead to the front desk while Jude takes a seat near the entrance. Not gonna check out any books? If you hadn't already figured it out, I'm not exactly the reading type. You two bookworms have fun, though. I'm gonna just sit here and enjoy the AC. He looks somewhat annoyed. I'm a bit curious about what's bothering him, but maybe I should just leave him be. I'd be lying if I didn't say I was intimidated by him. We did come to the library. It could be a good idea to actually get some books while I'm here, or at least see what Quinn's doing. I leave Jude to his brooding and head over to Quinn, who is talking to the librarian.
Thank you so much!
Find what you're looking for?
Nope, but I will. I just gotta get a couple books over in the fiction section. You don't have to tag along if you don't want to. I'm sure Jude could use some company.
No, that's okay. Besides, I'm not too sure he likes me anyway.
Ha! I wouldn't worry too much. If Jude doesn't like someone, he tells them. Not only that, he'd take the time to tell you what it is about them that pisses him off.
Is he normally so aggressive?
He's just hot-headed. Combined with often getting ahead of himself, he's just a bit too quick to act. But underneath that tough guy exterior is a real softie. Quinn begins to slide his finger along the book bindings as he looks for a title. Every now and then, he stops to take a book off the shelf. I guess I'll need to talk to him sometime to meet that softie. Exactly. To tell you the truth, I had a bit of a crush on him when we first met.
Oh, really? I guess I can't blame you. He's a pretty attractive guy. Ah! Oh, I like that. Oh, yes. The revelation. The revelation dawns on Quinn. The rabbit stops and turns to look at me as if studying my face to determine something.
Well, I got over it quickly, and we became good friends.
Thank God, too. I don't think I'd have the patience to be in a romantic relationship with that idiot.
But hey, let's quit gossiping about lame Jude. Tell me more about you.
Yep, there we go. There it is. Right there, the interest.
Oh, what did you want to know? What made you choose Elmwood?
A car accident alongside qualifying for an obscure special needs-based grant. It just seemed like a good fit, you know? What about you?
Well, they have a decent computer science program. All of my friends came here, and it's close to home, too. All in all, it just made the most sense. I'm glad that I chose this school, though. Anyway, I think I've got all the books I need. If you don't mind, could you make sure Jude's awake while I check these out?
Yeah, of course. Let me save it right here, guys. Quinn heads over to the front desk while I rejoin Jude. It seems the bunny was right on the nose, assuming that the man would have fallen asleep. Hey, Jude! Quinn is almost ready to go. You should get up. Snark. Jude? I'm sorry, don't... Mad. Is he talking in his sleep? I'd shake him awake at this point, but I'm trying to avoid sharing a similar fate to the raccoon from earlier. Fortunately, Quinn comes to my rescue.
Wake up, you idiot!
Ah!
Jeez, I sent Mason over to wake you up. I guess you were sleeping more like a rock than usual. Is everything okay?
Yeah, just a late shift at this new job. I'll be fine.
If you're too tired, you can just go home. We can do this another time.
You two going on a date or something? Jude sends a death glare my way while Quinn just laughs. At least one of them found my joke funny.
No, it's not like that. Jude is just helping me move stuff from my old house to the dorms. But hey, this was fun. We should definitely hang out sometime.
It was definitely interesting.
Here, give me your phone number. Here, give me your phone. I want to give you my number.
What? Why are people like this? Who does this? I don't know of anyone who just asks for your phone to give you the number. Like, this is so strange. Like, I've literally never come across another person who's like, hey, physically hand me your phone so I can put my fingers all over it and put my number in. Oh, 1 second, gotta sneeze. Oh, goodness, that was a big sneeze. I did a big sneeze. Okay. I hand Quinn my phone and he begins tapping away. He takes a selfie before handing the phone back to... Really? I'm gonna fucking boop you on the snoot.
There we go. Text me whenever you want to chat. I also put Jude's number in there, just in case.
You did what?
Oh, no time to chat. We gotta go.
Quinn runs out of the library and Jude stands there momentarily dazed before giving chase. Get back here, you little shit! Who said you could just hand out my number? What a rambunctious pair. I checked my phone, verifying Quinn did in fact give me both of their numbers. Maybe I won't struggle to make new friends here after all. I take in the library for another moment before taking my leave. I'm definitely tired after today, and my cozy bed beckons me home. The first thing I do is collapse into my bed. The cozy linen sheets embrace me like a newborn, cradled by the support of a cheap mattress. Dreamland awaits me. Or not. Why is my phone going off?
Hey Mason, it's Zoe. I got your number from Aidan. I was pretty bummed you couldn't join us for coffee. I was wondering if you're free tomorrow. Consider it a chance to make it up to me for turning us down today.
Not sure if she realized I wasn't much of a fan of her ditching me at the club fair. I have half a mind to tell her off, but getting into an argument with my RA shortly after getting here wouldn't exactly benefit me. I don't currently have plans. Hopefully I won't regret this.
Awesome. How about we meet up at the cafe tomorrow? I was thinking around noonish.
Sounds good, provided you don't ditch me this time.
Yeah, sorry about that. How about I buy the coffee then? See you around noonish?
Sure, sounds good. I sent a confirmation message and set my phone to the side. Oh. Not sure if it's the best idea, but I definitely need to make friends while I'm here, and I can't think of any reason not to. Alright guys, let's save it right there. That has been the end of a new episode of Psychic Connections, Quinn's Path. Oh, I want to let you guys know I've got a new PC chassis arriving tomorrow. I'm going to be putting a lot of my current parts into it. I've got a new motherboard. Let's see, I've got a new motherboard. I've got a i7 12700K. Yep, I jumped at the 12th gen, opportunity to get 12th gen. And I'm going to be putting my RTX 3080 FTW, my 32 gigs of DDR4 3600 megahertz RAM, 1200 watt platinum rated PSU. It's going to be water cooled. The CPU is going to be water cooled. I've got some really nice case fans for it. I'm getting the Thermaltake View 51 chassis. You know, big baby. But anyway, oh, I'm sorry, I'm boring you guys. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm a bit of a PC nerd. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that notification bell to the next video. I love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!